Hey, what's up? John Sonmez here from simpleprogrammer.com. And I am super excited to be part of this Automation Guild online conference. It's a pretty cool idea. I got to tell you, when Joe first told me that he was putting this on and he invited me to be one of the keynote speakers, I was pretty excited because I'm actually, if you don't know, I have a background in test automation. Now, I'm not going to be talking to you about test automation today, surprisingly. I'm going to be talking about some soft skills content, and that's where I focus today, on helping developers really to live better lives. Some people have said that I do help software developers to be more cool and IT professionals, but I generally really want to help people to empower themselves to live better lives in personal development, to get their career on track, to improve their career, to improve their fitness, their finances, all the kind of areas of their life, especially the mental game that's involved here. And that's one of the things I'm going to be talking about today. Is I'm going to be talking about this idea of taking action. I'm going to give you a bunch of stuff here. I've come here totally unprepared. And what I mean by that is that I do about 2 to 3 YouTube videos a day. So I'm pretty used to talking in front of a camera and going off script and just coming up with whatever I come up with. And that's what I'm really going to do today for this keynote. You know, this is one of those things that I think there's a lot to talk about in the space of soft skills. But I'm going to try and give you some of what I'm thinking about today and some of my insights that hopefully will benefit you. So a little bit about my background before we get started here. So I actually have quite a bit of a background in test automation. If you don't know, I've actually created some Pluralsight courses on creating a test automation framework in Selenium. I've got a YouTube video where I did this talk at OrDev that's been fairly popular on the subject. I've done a lot of different frameworks in my career from a lot of different companies. I've done a lot of consulting in creating test automation frameworks. I've sort of specialized in that area. But I've also done, regular development, all kinds of other things. But one thing that I've always just enjoyed more than anything else, the kind of software development I've done has been in test automation, especially in creating these frameworks and figuring out ways to create applications that test other applications. So that's one of the reasons why, like I said, I was so excited about this event, this conference, is because it's one of my passions. I really enjoy. There's just something magical, about watching some script that you wrote, or some framework that you've built, and watching the screen, watching it run on the screen and watching it fill in the forms on a web application and submit it and do all that stuff. It just, I don't know, it's one of those things where it lights me up every time I see it still. So I enjoy that.